Hello everyone, we've had a few technical issues, but we've finally got back on track, so thanks for your patience. For this Westfield FFA Cup Round 5 draw in the Brisbane Zone, we're out at Westfield Garden City in Brisbane South to conduct the draw today. And we still have, we've whittled down the 61 football Brisbane clubs down to 10, and now we throw in the final ingredient into the mixture, the 6 National Premier Leagues clubs from the Greater Brisbane area. So let's take a look at the clubs still in the draw. There are the 6 National Premier Leagues clubs that I mentioned: Redlands, Brisbane Strikers, Brisbane City, Western Pride, Olympic and Moreton Bay. The 6 Flight Centre Premier League clubs: Mitchelton, East, Rochedale, Lions, Capalaba and Ipswich Knights. 3 Capital 1 clubs: Pine Rivers, Southside Eagles and Moggle, and our lone Capital 2 representative, Acacia Ridge. So you can see each club has a number against their name, and that obviously corresponds to their ball in the pot. We've got rid of the Kinder Surprises, and we've got our new flash Westfield FFA Cup pot here to draw out the numbers. So with no further ado, let's get underway and see where the next step in the Westfield FFA Cup journey takes these 16 clubs. So, first tie. And first club out is number 16, and that is Rochedale Rovers from the Flight Centre Premier League. Their opponents will be number 8, and that is Ipswich Knights. So an all Flight Centre Premier League match up in the first tie drawn out in the Westfield FFA Cup. Let's take a look at the second tie. And it is number 10, and that is Eastern Suburbs. So travelling to Heath Park, their opponents will be number 2, Short Journey for the Brisbane Strikers from their base at Perry Park over to Heath Park. So our first National Premier League, PlayStation 4 National Premier Leagues opponents up against the Flight Centre Premier League. Next ball out, our third tie. It's the reigning PlayStation 4 National Premier Leagues champions, number 1, Moreton Bay United. And their opponents will be number 14, Capalaba from the Flight Centre Premier League. Had a 5-4 extra time win in round 4 on Wednesday evening against Peninsula Power. So our next tie, number 13, Capital 1's Southside Eagles. I know Roger Hunter will be eagerly anticipating who will be drawn against him. It's number 9 against Capital 2's Acacia Ridge. So in all Capital Leagues match up that one. Our next tie, Lions with another home fixture. Who will the round of 16 team from last year take on? It will be a close trip for Western Pride from the PlayStation 4 National Premier Leagues. So no Ipswich Derby this year. We've had it 2 years in a row. It won't be third time lucky. Our next ball out is Olympic FC. And off to Goodwin Park will be number 15, Capital 1's Moggle. So just a few balls remaining in the pot to be drawn. Pine Rivers United will be at home. And just adjusting my piece of paper, number 3, Redlands United. I can't see, but I think we've only got 2 balls there left, so it's Brisbane City, number 5, and they'll be the hosts. I don't need to stir it around anymore, do I? Mitchelton. So Leo Sirianni was hoping for that draw. He's got the draw that he wanted, the Mitchelton coach from the Flight Centre Premier League. So that's it. That's the Westfield FFA Cup round 5 draw. Just going to bring in Alan Eady. Actually, he's going to give me the piece of paper so I can recap the ties. So in round 5 of the Westfield FFA Cup, we'll have Rochedale Rovers against Ipswich Knights, Eastern Suburbs versus the Brisbane Strikers, Moreton Bay United at home to Capalaba, Southside Eagles against Acacia Ridge, Lions FC hosting Western Pride, Olympic FC up against Moggle, Pine Rivers United versus Redlands, and the final tie, Brisbane City versus Mitchelton. Thanks very much for joining us today and bearing through our technical difficulties. Certainly some exciting matchups, and those games will be played in the next fortnight or so. So get out to a ground, enjoy the action, the magic of the Cup, the Westfield FFA Cup.